right, GNT family, we are back. Episode 123. Let's get it. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Like I said, this is episode 123. Man, it felt like we was just at like episode 100, celebrating that not too long ago. But we're already in 123. So we thank y'all guys so much for being along with us on this ride to whatever episode count that we get to. But
Mom landing, mom or one.
I'm sorry. That's just crazy right now. That just messed up everything.
Yo.
Tone the promoters here with us.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on over there, man? What's going on?
Like technology and everything just bounces around. I'm like, what is
hey,
going
yo.
on?
Yo. Y'all sound like a straight concert over there, man. What's going on?
I'm like, what is going
I
on?
said, look, man. I said, we was just talking about you adding things to the board and all that. I thought you pressed the button. I'm like, well, you ain't telling me about that sound, man. I don't know about that. And you ain't give me no alert. You ain't know. I ain't know why you was dropping that sound bomb. I'm like, what are you doing?
Look, I was trying to find a really good segue to bring you in. I wasn't expecting that, though.
Damn, man, you got me now. I'm like looking at my phone, man. Am I muted, man? Am I?
Oh, man. Nah, I'm real mad. I'm mad at myself. And it's like, I can't even get too mad. That's my mom. So I can't get mad at mom.
Oh, sorry, my dude. No, all right.
Like I can't get mad at mom. But, I'm just saying, like, it's not like I don't have, like a YouTube show. What's going on? It's not like we have a YouTube show every single Wednesday at this time, every single week that we have not missed at all. But, oh, what's good with you, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Oh, man.
It's just about luck. New technology, new everything, and everything just went wrong like the first 5 seconds in the show. But anyway, Tone, how you feeling, bro? How you doing today, bro?
Oh, man, I'm good. Blessed, brother. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord for waking up for another one, man. But here to talk, you know what I'm saying? Some good sports talk, man. Way to open up the show, man. Tone the promoter, you know what I mean? And shouts out to, the third member of the team, man, Bird Gang, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? People forget, man. We are hardworking men, you know what I'm saying? We family guys, you know what I'm saying? Good fathers, man, you know what I'm saying? So, there's things that, you might have to tend to, that might, fall in line or get in the way, I should say. It's like, things that we do here on GNT, man. But we all a family, man. We know what it takes. We know, what I'm saying, what, opportunities and everything that we have out here. So we got to go ahead and get that. So, like, again, salute, Bird Gang, man. Our guy, Joel, man.
Our guy, having a good day. Yes, I had a great day, bro. I managed to get home a little earlier than usual. I actually took an old man nap. Like I got home, landed on the comfy chair. Next thing you know, an hour and a half later, I'm like, whoa. Yeah.
Naps is needed, man. Sometimes naps is needed, yo. They can definitely be on time sometimes. But yeah, for sure having a good day, man. I ain't get a chance to get a nap in the day, you know what I mean? But definitely for sure had a good day today, man. You know what I'm saying? Met one of Philly's own, players, man, on the Philadelphia 76ers, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to meet VJ Edgecombe today, man. So yeah, had a good day today, man. Was out having some drinks, you know what I'm saying, with my lady. So good day. Good day for me. For sure.
Yeah, I may have to upload that picture because someone's lying in the NBA, but that's a whole different conversation. We'll talk about that another time. But I just want to know right now, Zay, how was your day, bro? How was your day? Everything going good with you? Tell me what's going on. How was your day? You can't ask us how was your day. Good day. No, you had a good day. Tell us. All right. IG family. Lady Leo in the building. Good to see you, my dear. Jermaine Jones. Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in on IG. Definitely appreciate y'all guys. And it's time to get active into this conversation. Tone.
What's up?
You know that we are GNT Sportstalk, right? Mm-hmm. And we don't just concentrate just on one particular sport at all times. You know, we like to venture to all kind of sports that's out there. Right. You know, we love our boxing. You know, we love our we love our football, American football, I would say. You know, love our NBA. You know, WNBA, we have many conversations about that. But right now it's the Winter Olympics, right? So it only makes sense for us to at least tap in at least a little bit into an event that happened there. Now, in the midst of me just watching that, I just wanted to be up to date of all sports. I came across this one particular video, this one particular event that I thought that you would actually enjoy.
Okay.
And here we go.
Hey, yo.
None says love it like,
hey, yo.
On, bikes get hurt.
Yo, that whole competition is just a recipe for disaster. Like, what? Who's going to win that event, man? We just make up sports nowadays, man. What is that called? What is that even called?
It's called I Don't Like My Life No More.
No, come on, man. And you know what killed me was the sound effects, though, man. Was that really how it was sounding out there, John? Yo, they was hitting walls hard as shit, Paul. What's going out this joint, man? Like, what?
Yo, the way the one boy was crawling on the ground.
Yo, man.
Like the pain that I know that was inflicted on that man for him to be crawling on this ice and snow.
Oh, man.
Yo, my goodness. Oh, my.
Hey, yo. Hey, Hoes right on, spot on with that.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you're going to show us what the longest word is. We work it out. Straight Like Confessions is on board, man. Yo.
Yeah, Hoes was he right with that comment, yo.
We'll get down to it.
Yeah.
Now, Isaiah, just so you know, I'm not going to even try to pronounce all of that, but it's just say congratulations if it's spelled correctly. Thank you, Google Translate. We're going to work that out. All right. Jose. That's what white people do. Look, my people, they have a tendency of doing stuff like that. There's probably a couple brothers that was in there too. You know, this.
You ain't seen none. I ain't seen none. Play the video.
Hey, like it's.
Stop playing, man.
Yeah, a hot mess for sure, brother. Yeah, for sure. You want one more time, Tone? For the people in the back. For the people in the back. Yo, D-Boy, what's going on? Hey, Taya, what's going on? First lady in the building. Up? So one more time for the people in the back. Here we go. The question of the day. If they gave you $3, would you be part of this event? Knowing that you could win a gold medal.
$3.
Yeah. Well, okay. If they gave you $1,000, would you do this event? That's the question.
No, man, no.
No, they doing it for the fun of the game. They ain't doing it for
the what game? Who invented this game?
The boy that's right there in the front.
Yeah, I bet. He ain't even good.
The carnage and mayhem.
Oh, that better be AI, yo. That better not be no real fucking sport.
Put a tear in my eye how wonderful that was.
That better not be no real sport.
That's going to be an official Olympics event in another 4 years. Tell me if you sign up for it. Tell me, in the comments if you would sign up for that. And I'll make sure that I give you the correct forms that you need in order for you to be part of that event. And make sure you have a GoPro on so I can watch the carnage.
All you're gonna see is a lot of tumbling. You're gonna see it get kicked in the tree, and it's gonna be a wrap. Ain't gonna be no more GoPro.
Oh God. Okay, so I wanted to show you that, Tone, but it's really time for us to actually get into this thing that we call the Allstar Weekend. And here's where, the conversation that I've been hearing all week long, and I'm pretty sure you have too, amongst like your circles and amongst your peoples. Did you watch any of the All-Star Weekend? That was the question I heard a whole lot this week. And I normally would not hear that question because it would be an automatic thing. Like, yeah, of course I watched the All-Star Weekend. But I'll ask you, Tone, did you watch the All-Star Weekend?
Oh no, I did not. And like I'm not answering that like, I boycotted it or
right.
I just thought it was, that horrible. I wasn't going, watch. I actually was just at work. And what actually really got me though about it though is I got off in enough time to, piggyback on your point of how back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like NBA All-Star Weekend was everything.
Everything, bro.
Man. Like
everything.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about even tapping into the skills challenges, the celebrity games. Like you just couldn't wait for that weekend. And you knew you was going to get obviously the best shooters out there. And then that dunk contest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, man, it was really something to watch, man. It was definitely must see TV. And just about the last couple years, man, it's just been watered down, man. It's been like just not even worth watching, man. And I'm really speaking on obviously like the slam dunk contest because it's just terrible. And like I said, I didn't watch because I was at work, but of course, obviously YouTube playbacks, obviously Instagram, all that type stuff. You know what I mean? You see that stuff on replay all the time. So of course I've seen, some things, but I didn't watch it in its entirety. I didn't even bother. Like I said, I didn't even bother watching the slam dunk contest at all. Like at all. Like I didn't play it. Like even going there to recap and try to watch that on replay. Like I said, once Jace Richardson man almost broke his cranium. You know what I mean, by hitting the side of the backboard. I know his pop Jason was like, listen, man, they ain't in the family no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said the one boy, all he was doing was trying to dance more than dunk. And like, I was just like, man, like crazy. And like I said, when I noticed or heard that it started early, I'm at work still. And I get an alert. And it's probably like 7:30 something like that. And it's like Daniel Lillard won his 3-point shootout. I was like, well, first off, wait a minute. I said, how you win it already? I was like, that joint normally start like at 8. And I'm like, it's not even 8 o'clock. Yeah. And I was like, well, damn, I don't know if that was an LA thing, on why I started early, but I said, damn, they started the festivities early this year. Like, I guess that's from the people not really tapping in like they used to.
I think people just wasn't interested to wait up all late for something that really wasn't going to be beneficial or terrible. You know what I mean? Like how many times, like we said, like, man, we waited until like 9:30 to watch that slam dunk contest. Like really, and it's funny because like we literally, I mean, that used to be the conversation. Like, yo, did you see? Like, I miss people jumping over cars now because like everything else is just like, come on, like we seen that type of effort before, and like you said, like the ball that almost got killed.
It made me think like, yo, did you even ever attempt this dunk? You don't know where you at on the court. Like, what are you doing?
Nah, it was
like don't get me wrong. I get like dudes miss dunks and stuff like that in the slam dunk competition, but I ain't never seen that before. It's like you dunk the side. Oh man, I was like terrible.
Ty said that she watched the All-Star game, but not the All-Star Saturday night.
Yeah. Now I didn't, like I said, work. I was just at work all weekend anyhow. But
she said it was because of the Olympics. That's why it was early. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
Oh, that's all right. I guess that makes sense, even though would have anyway. But the All-Star game highlights that I seen though, that it was actually decent, man.
Yep.
Like I said from the rip, Wemby set the tone, man. Back came down, dunked on him. He really was out there trying to hoop, you know what I mean, trying to show you know what I mean, that like obviously he's the becoming of this league. He probably want to take that crown, I guess. And Spurs is doing good this year. Like when we like, look, man, I'm trying to be that All-Star. I'm trying to be that guy. I want to be MVP. I want to be this. I want to be that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he showed it, man. He definitely came out to play, and it definitely, I think, raised some of the other guys, play level in that game, man. Obviously, I don't know if you've seen the comments that KD made. Like y'all always coming at the old heads about how we be playing in the All-Star game, but he was like the European players. He was like, nobody says anything about them. But then he name dropped them. Was like Luka.
Yeah, he did.
Joker, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about this game. And look, they showed they don't care about this game. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. So don't just blame it on, because obviously Brian getting a lot of the heat for ruining the game and ruining the dunk contest because of him never entering. So I guess Stars was like, oh, we ain't got to do it no more. I ain't gonna say they ain't affect a little bit of it, but he do get the blunt of that. But yeah, man. But like I said, that game was cool. Kawhi, I seen he was going off, man. Like I said, I don't know if you see it in highlights. Kawhi, I think he had like 32 in one quarter. Like he was just cooking. He was really getting the bucket out there, John, man. Like I said, Wemby was out there balling too. He was out there balling too, man. So I would say that I think the All-Star game definitely probably was a little bit better this year. Because they do it different now. Like they do quarters, and you win a quarter, you you know what I mean? You get eliminated, the world, the stars, the stripes. Like, yeah, I mean, that concept is okay. You know what I mean? And for the amount of ball that they had to play, like how they were playing in the quarter, I think I like what I seen with that. But like I said, I didn't watch any of that slam dunk, garbage. I ain't even watched the skills challenge. I don't even know who won that joint. The 3-point joint. So I did watch that. I watched that actually in its entirety on replay. Like again, I did watch that, and I know I see you put the comment up about the 3-point joint. So the question that I think I got with that is like, what's the criteria? You know what I mean, of getting any of these events? Is it like, do you just put your name in and people they vote? you know what I mean, or they see who what I mean, who they would like in the contest? Because I don't believe it's only obviously the 8 people that we see competing who may enter their name. Like I don't like what's the criteria? And I always thought that a lot of these competitions, that these people participate in, like they would have something to have to do with it. You know what I mean? Like Dame hasn't shot a 3-pointer yet this year, but yet he was able to compete. I know they said they asked him if you seen the interview after they said, how did this even come about? And he said, he just told, like he asked Adam Silver, like, look, if y'all need me, All-Star, break the shoot, he was like, I'm ready. You know what I mean? And he was like, got the call back, like, you still want to do it? And of course, he took that. He took that. So I don't know though. I don't know how I really feel about it. Like I said, what's the criteria, man? Like, did nobody want to be in it, and that's why they asked him, or like, you know what I mean? I can't even say it wasn't the names, but the people who was in there, that was pretty decent, pretty solid. You know what I mean? Book actually should have won. You know what I mean? For real.
Choked.
Yeah,
choked.
Man. Yeah, man.
Choked again. Choked.
Yeah.
Jose, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for showing up. You stay safe as well, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, choked.
Yeah, man. He had 27 with 3 shots left.
Right.
And stayed there. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, he could have had it. He should have had that. He should have
at his hot spot.
Yeah.
Like he chose to be like that spot be his last spot. He chose that. Kind of remind me how he was in the finals. Oh, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, I mean, Book was a great player, man. But he definitely, with that moment on the stage, man, he shrank a little bit. Pause.
So, just in case, I want to go ahead and introduce something real quick to the people. Hey, First Lady.
Hi.
First Lady of GNT, Miss Taya. She's in the building without actually being in the building.
I'm back. I missed a couple weeks, but I always watch the show after the fact, even if I'm not on live. But I'm here tonight.
So, for the people that don't know, you don't see Taya because she's actually on the phone call, where we're going to be introducing something on the GNT Sportstalk podcast. On our weekly show, we may be calling in to some folks and having them actually say what they think about certain topics and certain things that's on the show. And I just wanted to introduce that with the First Lady first, Miss Taya.
Hey, I'm the First Lady again. That's what I'm talking about.
So Taya, you're the one that asked this question. And flat out, hey, do y'all think Dame should have been allowed to participate in the 3-point contest while being injured? And in my opinion, to answer your question, I would say no. He should not have been part of that whole entire weekend. I'm actually kind of surprised that a player that's injured for the whole entire year, that's been ruled out for the whole entire year, was allowed to even participate in any event like that. Because what if something would have happened and he would have got injured again?
Exactly.
And not saying that, him, like I'm sure he's probably taking a whole bunch of jump shots right now already in the part of his rehab. But in the same token, it's like, I want to, if I'm the owner of the team that my player is playing for, I don't want him participating in anything like this just in case he get injured. So that's how I felt about that when it comes to your question. Taya, how do you feel about that?
So, yeah, that's why I asked the question, because, I had that conversation with a few people and people didn't see anything wrong with it. I just felt like it's a bad look. I mean, I think if you can't perform at your regular job, how do you get to participate in extracurricular activities? You don't have to play in the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the 3-point contest. And people's like, oh, well, he's just shooting jump shots. Yeah, but sometimes you jump up to shoot jump shots, or, you know what I mean, just anything, And
he still had to run to the rack to get to the, you know what I mean, the next
there
rack.
you go. Yes, thank you. Yes.
And you had to step around the rack, step around the person. He could have took a bad step, snap, crackle pop.
Exactly.
Yo,
exactly.
We saw
it reminds me of Penny Hardaway, though. Remember Penny Hardaway used to be injured all year and then like come back like a week before the All-Star game and then play in the All-Star game. Then he was injured again. But at least he would play the week before. This man ain't playing at all. So
no, he ain't playing at all. At all. Hey, Sean, definitely agree with you, man, and say, yeah, that's crazy. What if he would have gotten hurt? What if he got injured? Yo, we literally saw people, in every sport, every single sport, get hurt doing less. Doing less. Like, yo, remember, I'm gonna go in NFL for a second. Who was the linebacker for the 49ers? Right after the play, he just turned around to walk back back away from the sideline, and he just collapsed. Bam, done. ACL gone, and his playoff season was over. You know what I mean? Like, anything could happen. You never know. We've seen less. We've seen people and players do less and get injured for more. So yeah, I was really surprised that he was even out there. It was like, good for you that you're showing yourself. You're showing that you still got it. You're showing that you on the midst of coming back. Pause when it comes to your injury, but it's like, come on, it was a little too risky in my eyes.
And somebody else could have had that spot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's actively playing could have been in the competition in place of him. Somebody that deserved it more. Because if you can't play, why are you out there? I just didn't understand. I couldn't believe when they said he was going to be in the contest. I'm like, what? This doesn't even make sense. It's a bad look. If I'm his teammates, I'm pissed. You can't come out here and help us, win this season, but you go out there and win this award for yourself. Like, I don't know. I just can't. I wasn't feeling it.
Like I said, I just wanted to know what's the criteria. You know what I mean? And like I said, those couldn't have just been the only 8 people that wanted to enter the contest. You know what I mean? What they didn't like the names that was in it. It wasn't good look. I didn't think people would tune in because, like I said, Dame told them if they needed them to hit him up, and he said they did that. So, who else in the league that was trying to get in this contest? Who they was just like, oh, all right, yeah, we had the Dame, somebody who ain't played this year,
Curry.
To compete. So,
Curry.
I don't know, man. It was
I think they wanted Curry. He didn't want to do it.
Well, Curry ain't want to. Yeah, I mean, I think Curry done with that, man.
Sean agreed with you, bro. I'm sorry. Sean agreed with you, First Lady. I just called you, bro.
Oh, okay. I mean, Tone is not wrong. I get all that. I was just talking about the portion of him being injured.
Oh, no.
That was my whole thing. Yeah.
No, I was telling you
that was my whole thing.
I was saying that Sean says that he agreed with you.
Oh, yeah. No, but I get Tone's point. I know. I was just saying that I get Tone's point as well, as far as, what's the criteria of people. This is just my opinion that I don't feel like if you're injured, you should be playing in the All-Star game. Clearly, it's okay with them. They let them do it. But it was just my opinion that, if you can't play, you shouldn't be out there. You could have got injured again. And it's just not a good look overall to me. Because now you win this 3-point contest and go back home for the rest of the season. So, if he was coming back after that, cool. But you're not coming back after that. You're still saying you're injured and can't play. And they didn't have the skills challenge this year. I guess they got rid of it because Chris Paul and Wemby got disqualified.
They cheated. Yeah, they definitely cheated out that job.
That slam dunk contest was trash, y'all. I'm sorry. I mean,
well, I know, Ty, you're on the phone. Are you still on IG on the phone? Because I don't think you'd be able to watch this. We actually do have a clip that I wanted to show that probably would have been a better representation of the slam dunk contest than what we actually saw. Just in case, just watch it later, Ty, and just give us.
No, I can see y'all.
Okay, very good. So here's probably a better representation of what we should have gotten for this slam dunk contest. Showing it right now. Enjoy.
Yes, sir. That's how you finish it. Keep your eyes up. Opportunities are above the rim.
Hey.
Hey, yo. That's just how Bull fell and slammed up. I ain't do no worse than him. I did not do no worse. At least I made. At least my shot went through the basket. That ball had a concussion. I had to go to the sideline.
Just in case, Jamar did say, to be fair, he does play for the Trailblazers.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, what hope does the Trailblazers have as a fan base out there? It's just Dame being hurt.
So now we gotta cater. Now we gotta cater to the Portland Trailblazers fans.
He won. He won. It would have been a bigger L if he would have participated and didn't win and got hurt. Can you imagine how bad that would have been? I'm just saying.
I mean, we are also still talking about Dame Lillard. Like, obviously, we know he can shoot. He can shoot the pill. You know what I mean? It's just a question, like Ty said, should he have been able to compete? Not playing this season, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, so the criteria means that he clearly just showed like you ain't got to play in order to compete in that competition. I guess it's just if the league wants you with it because he asked and they granted it. So.
So, all right. I mean, so the best highlight, from the Saturday night was definitely the 3-point contest and having Dame win and having a book just choke at the end, right? I don't care if those choke artists. That's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. He should have won. But then I have to say this, Tone, and hopefully you agree with me. That Sunday night, the actual All-Star game, like you said, it was competitive, which is something we have not seen in a while. And the one thing that I loved the most out of it, it was almost like the young boys was like, it's time for the old heads to get out. It's time for the old heads to go ahead and get ready to pass the torch because we're going to go ahead and take over. Yeah. And it really felt like that team, now the one that that had Maxey, that had the MVP and Edwards, that they wanted, they wanted to show something, and it's like they put on their competitive pants and they went ahead and took it to that old team, man. I mean, it was a whooping the last game, an absolute whooping.
I agree.
Yeah, listen.
They were looking old out there, man. They was looking old out there for real.
The league right now, obviously, is for the taking. You know what I mean? And it's like whoever won it gotta go get it. And there's a lot of them young cats out there. You know what I mean? That go hoop, man. So it's there for the taking. Like I said, Wemby showed it at jump ball, went down. Like I said, back came Cunningham down, dunked him, start the game. And Edwards even mentioned it. Like, yeah, Wemby set the tone. I mean, he wasn't playing out this joint. He raised his level of play. Like, he wanted to be the best player, you know what I'm saying, amongst the best players. And that's how, you know what I mean, it should always be. That's why I said when I seen them highlights, I was like, I think I like what I'm seeing here. You know what I mean? Like this type of competitiveness. And with it not being like a 4-quarter game, like how it used to be, where he was playing and next thing it's 200 to 189. Like, what is going on in this joint, man? But like I said, the way they've been playing it every quarter, different teams, and this and that has been cool. So yeah, I definitely like that. Like I said, like the energy that I seen from the All-Star game. Like I said, I didn't see it per se when it was on, but I did watch replay some highlights. So, but I like what I seen, so that's cool.
Yeah, I did watch the actual game. I just didn't see Saturday night because one, I didn't know it was coming on that early. I was like, you, Tone, I seen Dame Lillard wins 3-point. I'm like, wait, what? Are they doing like the Grammys where they do it the night before and don't show it? Like, this don't usually come on.
Yeah, I said, damn, he went on around. I said, what the? I said, dude, I know they in LA, but damn, what time? They wasn't starting on daytime.
Yeah, they said it was because of the Olympics, because it was on NBC. So that's why they pushed the show back. But still, I didn't even know that, though. So I'm thinking, like, I got time to get home at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? To watch it like I normally do.
Yeah, that's when they normally start at 8 o'clock.
So I was shooting. Hey, we ain't missed nothing, though.
Yeah, right. I mean, I definitely know I ain't missed nothing with the Slender. Like I said, I seen the joint on IG, obviously, because, I'm on there posting and all that. But I seen the John Jackson. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, you just gonna run from the free throw line, not even jump from the free throw line, but then just do a regular dunk. What you ain't at a camp with 12-year-olds, yo, and they just want to see somebody dunk. Like, what are you doing? Man, that joint reminded me back in the day, man, when that slam dunk, you ever see that slam dunk contest with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah.
He was just doing regular dunks. I'm like, what's going on out here, man? This is a slam dunk contest. Nigga did a back dunk and it was like, that was it. I was like, get your tongue like that. Yo, man, yo, Jackson Head, I was like, that is the worst. That's what I'm saying, man. What's the criteria? Some of these dudes can't dunk. But I did hear the boy from San Antonio had something with him, but he was just trying to do a dunk that was like, it's too difficult. He missed it a few times. He was talking to Vince Carter for a while. He ran out of time, but it just stinks, man. Like I said, one boy was Millie rocking the whole time.
No, the doggy. I was about to say
I'm
that.
like,
The boy
yo,
from
what is
Miami.
I'm like, yo, they said he worked on his dances more than his dunks. I'm like, yo, what is you doing, man? What is you out here doing? This ain't Dancing with the Stars, man. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on, man, but this show was terrible.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo, man, this is terrible, yo. They gotta get rid of
Every
that.
dunk he hit the doggy. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was like, I'm telling you, he wanted to make the dunk just so he could dance. Like, he didn't even care about how the dunk really looked. He just wanted to dance. Like, he hit that thing, he hit it. I said, I'm glad I did not see this, man. I'd have turned it off.
Oh my God.
So to answer the question.
Oh, that is hilarious. Y'all have made my day, I swear.
Was it worth it? Was it worth
No.
watching? I would say.
I mean, a collective weekend, probably no. But like I said, I like what I seen from the All-Star highlights that I seen. I won't.
The celebrity game, I don't know who those people were.
Yeah, I tried to watch
it. I wasn't. I didn't even care. And once again, that was another part of the festivities that I probably would at least watch just a little bit, just so I can, say like, hey, look, I watched the whole entire weekend, including that. But I didn't even care. The only thing I cared about was the 3-point contest because I wanted to watch that, and I wanted to watch like most of the actual All-Star game itself, at least to see how that was going to turn out. But other than that, I really did not care, and I literally was like, that's the first time in a long time I literally felt that way about All-Star Weekend for the NBA, and it was, and I think we. As watchers and lovers of the sport, we gotten so spoiled from, the 90s, the early 2000s, and what these players was able to do. And to see it now is like, what's the point? And that's really, that's not good for the brand. But
they got to figure it out, man. They got to figure. People have been telling them for years to add some street ball dunkers or something. Like, this is just not, it's just not what it was. And they're keeping the tradition going, but you're not really keeping the tradition going. The tradition was superstars being in the dunk contest. And
that's what it is. That's what it is. I don't get, like, nobody, like we see Ja Morant, we see Zion Williamson, we see them like all in the game, they be going crazy. Even the boy from Portland, the boy Shine Sharp, he crazy with his dunks. Like, y'all want to perform? Like, I don't get it. Like, why not the dunkers of the NBA, people who be yamming? It's like they don't get in these contests no more. That's what it is. You can't just put somebody out there because they athletic. Like, yo, what did these people ever really like do? Like, come on, man. Nobody was screaming.
I'm going to say it. You ain't want to say it. I blame the king. Yeah, that's my hot take for the week. I blame the king. Ever since he ain't want to do it, no stars ain't been wanting to do it.
Stars, And what about that one time when he lied and was like, pencil me in right here next year at the 2010 All-Star Day, you can book it. LeBron James in the slam dunk contest. I was like,
He was lying.
That nigga will lie to you. Talking about
he was lying like he lied when he said he read a book and he really only be on page 2. I don't be listening to him. He just be saying stuff.
What about the most famous joke for me was when they asked him, one boy was like, yeah, I see you're a real avid Godfather, watcher. You watched all the movies, like he said. So LeBron was like, yeah. He's like, give me your favorite line from the series. What's your favorite line? Brown was like, man, there's so many of them, man, all of them. He's like, no, but what's your favorite
exactly.
line? Well, LeBron was like, you tell me yours. I was like, yo, you ain't never watched that movie a day in your life.
I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I don't listen. Hey, man.
Yo, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't even just give me a line, bro. That's all Boo was asking for. He
like, damn, you don't even know. Give me an offer you can't refuse. You don't know that.
Give me a child, be a masculine child. He just didn't know
because he ain't never seen it. That's what I'm talking about. Just like he ain't never read no book. He always on page 2. So he did the same thing when he said he was going to be in the slam dunk contest, selling wolf tickets. Hey, man, I blame him. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody before him, Kobe, Jordan, Dr. J, everybody was in the slam dunk contest. He stopped the tradition, and they ain't been wanting to do it since. That's it.
Yeah, that's what.
And until the stars get back in it, it's going to be trash.
For sure. Yeah, that's definitely where it started.
We haven't seen a good slam dunk contest. Now, I want to say after Vince, but I'm going to say this. No, it was
Zach LaVine, Aaron
Gordon. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was epic. Because they actually both the one that John, man. I don't care. They was out there going crazy. I don't think I
like that one.
Since that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all ain't like the Blake Griffin when he jumped over the car?
I'll
take that over what we got now.
He ain't really changed over the hood.
Jumped over.
If you jumped over the entire car, the car was parked parallel, then we talk about something.
No. Parallel, Jesus. My goodness. Taya, my dear, thank you for being the very first one to grace us over the phone lines.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so just so you know, the GNT podcast is we're stepping up our game a little bit more so we can get more interactions with y'all guys in every kind of way.
I love it, man. I love this is an amazing idea, and I love it.
So more to come, Pauls, when it comes to this aspect of the podcast. Look forward to highlighting what we're going to do next when it comes to this aspect of the podcast. Ty, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We really appreciate it.
Of course. I'm going back on IG to finish commenting.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
That's dropping in with GNT. We're gonna name it something. We're gonna name it something. But let's get ready to close this thing out because it was one major highlight. It was good to see Maxey out there with them and then also show up. He scored like 15 points in total. The All-Star game. So therefore he was monumental. He did do what he had to do while he was there. And it looked like he had a good time. But it was this man right here that showed up in a different way earlier in the weekend. And someone's lying, bro. So someone in the NBA is lying. Now I know like where are you talking about, Larry? Like you're just talking smack. Okay, so last I remember when that man right there, that's VJ from the Sixers. We all know who VJ is. Last I remember when he got drafted, and they said that this man was 6'5". Tone, how tall are you?
I'm 6'5", obviously. I ain't even know that though. I ain't even know I was that tall. I said, dang, I know I was, taller than the average, but damn, man. I don't know. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'3" on a good day, but I'm 6'2", 6'2", and I don't know, bro. I might be 6'5", man.
Man, I'm sitting there like, yo, you got some, you got like an extra 3 inches, like in your heel with your J's, like, go ahead. I know you was tall, Toe, but I know you was like straight up NBA tall.
Right. Right. Yeah, I wasn't on no hill. I wasn't on no stoop. Right? Nah.
Like, looking up at the dude. Nah. Mr. VJ Westcombe. But it's good to see that you had your opportunity to go ahead and see him, talk to him for a little bit, especially after the weekend. But
right. I mentioned that to him. I said, congrats on that MVP.
Man. So, and he played with a fire. Well, he plays with a fire that's undeniable. Like, you can see that he wants to be the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, if you hear all the expert comments and stuff like that, they're like, we cannot wait for the Sixers to take him off the leash and just have him just go ahead and just take over. Okay. Give the man some time, man. He's still a rook. So give him some time to, to fill that role 100%.
He showed what he could do, man. Stop it.
Exactly.
That young boy showed what he could do, man. Great asset, for the Sixers to have. Great backcourt mate for Maxey. We don't need the boy to do anything more than what he's doing, but he's gonna obviously get that opportunity, and he's gonna become that. You know what I mean? Like you said, he's a rookie. But like I said, if you're watching this guy, we know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, in the trenches, man, when it's on playoff time, he's gonna be a good backcourt mate to have. You know what I'm saying, with Maxey. So young boy, tough, man.
Yo, so Ty asked a good question. Did you ask him to join us on the panel one day?
You know.
That's a good question, Ty. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was going, dog. I was ready to unleash everything. I was like, yo, would you do a quick promo? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Do the quick promo. But he was doing a promo for Jones Steaks down there. You know what I mean, on South Street. So when I pulled up, he was actually making a cheesesteak, and like I said, they shot the promo for him making a cheesesteak. And then I was like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I get a pick. And he's like, yeah. I said, I got you. He's like, but he had to go shoot the promo first. And then while he's shooting the promo, he did, like I said, come out of that and take flicks and all that. And like I said, that's why I'm chatting with him, like, congratulations on the MVP, keep rocking, this and that and third. His like manager or somebody, whoever he was with, was like, like we out of here soon. He got another engagement to go to. Like, we out of here. We gotta get out of here. So it was. I definitely thought, man, if he was there chilling, I would definitely try to network. And see what's going on, man. Like, for sure. Like I said, I was definitely going to ask you. And then look, I had this on earlier.
Yeah, on.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was definitely going to show him, like, dude, it's easy for him to see, like, look, it's a show tonight, just be like tapping the GNT Sportstalk. Whatever it is he wants to say. You know what I mean? Bahamas, man, I don't know if he did a beat or something, but you know what I mean? Like, I was definitely going, I definitely wanted to, for sure, man. But hey, man, it's the time for everything, man. It's going to happen. Look, man. Look how I pulled up, pulled up on that guy on South Street on a random, Wednesday afternoon, man. I'm definitely bound to run into somebody again, so for sure.
No, it's all good. I appreciate the fact that he even had the time to go ahead and take that pic with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he took it with a few people, but yeah, cool laid back dude.
So, hey, look, it's about that time for us to get ready to shut this thing down. Look, for everyone that's been on the show with us tonight, everyone that's going to be watching it later, everyone that's on IG, we appreciate every single one of y'all, truly. But before we go ahead and get ready to close this thing out officially, it only makes sense for us to go ahead and show y'all that we still got 20% off on our stuff. What stuff are we talking about? Oh, I'm so happy you asked. Here we go.
And I'm feeling good. I got a feeling I'm on my way to make a couple millions. They done see all the hard work in the basement. They gonna see me shine bright from the ceiling. I got a feeling some gon' like it, some gon' hate it, most gon' love it. They say, you think you should booze it. easy, I say. No, bitch, I'm bubble. I got a feeling. I do what I want, ayy. I do what you can't. If you ain't putting gas in my tank or cash in my bank, I don't give a fuck what you think. I got a feeling. I am the one, no, I'll never be second. And when I die, I won't just die. Cause when I die as a legend. I got a feeling.
So, that video does every time, bro.
Damn.
Oh man, make you feel warm and bubbly. You know what I mean? Make you feel good. And then on top of all that, when you put the stuff on, and make you feel good too, because everything that we have is going to be high quality and it's going to be fantastic. And I promise you, it's going to look good on you. So take advantage of the 20% off that we're running right now on our page. I'm looking for something in particular, and I'm looking for that right there. Boom! That QR code right there is the quick link to our GNT Sportstalk pop-up shop. Is right there. So please take a picture, check it out. Take advantage of the sale that we have right now. It was for Valentine's Day, but we're going to have it on for the whole rest of this week as well. So take advantage while it's there. And look, when you finally do get your gear, take a picture of it and send it to our IG. We want to see y'all guys in it, so we can go ahead and highlight you on our next pod. So we appreciate, once again, all that y'all guys do. I want to leave that QR code up there for the remaining of the episode. We thank y'all once again for everything. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's about that time, Tone.
Yeah. You already know, man. Appreciate everybody who tapped in with us tonight, man, on GNT Sports Talk, man. Episode 123. Man, that's it. I'm on my lock at work. Anywho, yeah, episode 123, man. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. Every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, y'all can join us. Well, we started about 8:30 tonight, but every Wednesday night, you can definitely y'all count on GNT Sports Talk here to give y'all, sports information and some funny stories as well, man. So, like, thank y'all for tuning in. Did y'all see that name down there? Who am I to promote it, man? That's what I do. Curating laughter, pain away. We got a show February 27th. Right? If you don't have your tickets yet, y'all better follow me on IG, man, and get the ticket link. And tap in, man. Tickets is selling fast, man. We down at the World Cafe Live. This is at 30th and Walnut, man. The new establishment. My guy, Kim Jones, and the rest of the Laughter Pain Away team has, man. So tap in with me, man. Follow me. Like I said, tickets is on sale. They selling out fast. Get down there February 27th, 8 p.m. World Cafe Live. I already know what it is. Like I said, every Wednesday night, GNT Sports Talk. Y'all better tap in. See y'all next week. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, 123. My goodness. Where would we be without y'all guys? I tell you, we'll be really bored. I'll tell you that. Every time we go out with y'all. Every time we go out, we see y'all out there with us. So, man, we really appreciate y'all guys rocking with us and having a good time with us. And indeed, we really have a good time with y'all. So we thank y'all for everything y'all guys do. The invites, all the insights, the little point of views of what y'all guys have. We appreciate it all. Just know that we're taking in all that stuff into inventory and what we can do to go ahead and make the show better. So once again, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. God bless every single one of y'all. And until next week, people, we'll talk to you. Peace.